welcome back to the vlog. Today is Monday and it is my first day back in the office since the autumn shop update, which means we've got lots of orders to pack. Yeah, it's been a really lovely shop update. It's always nice when you put new stuff out into the world and then people are like, oh yeah, I want to buy this. So thank you to everyone who has ordered. Yeah, I've got orders to pack, which is brilliant because it's always a bit scary. You just think, what if I put all this stuff out there and then nobody wants it? Which has happened to me before, more than once. But I am pleased to say that, yay, we have orders to do, so that's so nice. I'm just now printing off, well, my printer is thinking about it. Just now printing off some wrapping paper. I usually do like printed paper sheets to go in the orders to make them look all nice and pretty. So I'm just going to print those off, although my printer seems to have encountered a problem. Oh, we need to replace the ink. I'll do that in a minute. I'm just going to be packing website orders and Etsy orders today. I don't think I'll get time for anything else, but if I do get time for something else, then we'll see. But mostly my focus today is just pack orders, and that's about it. So welcome to the order packing vlog. I don't actually know where the inks are. Oh, they're under there. Right. Oh, wait. Right. Alright pals, that's actually most of the orders already packed up, which didn't take me as long as I thought it was going to. I've just got a couple of sticker sheets to print because sticker sheets are something that I don't necessarily always keep in stock, but I always have the facility to print them as I need them. I'm going to change that going forward. I've been changing that with all my other products going forward. I used to print all my own cards and now I'm ordering them in rather than printing them on demand. But sticker sheets I don't tend to sell quite so many of, so they are still, well, they still have been okay as a kind of print on demand type product at the moment. And I don't mean that I outsource them from a print on demand supplier. I print them myself, but I print on demand. But yeah, going forward I'm trying to like keep stocks of stuff so that when I do have a shop update or just like an influx of orders, which does happen occasionally, I've got the stuff there to just like pick it and pack it and get it sent off, because otherwise it takes so much longer and it means that you pals have to wait longer for your orders, and I don't really want that. I want you to be able to order something and then it arrive within a few days. So yeah, going forward I am trying to keep stocks of all my stickers and sticker sheets and stuff, but there are just two that I have not done that with this time. So I'm going to get those printed and then I can get the last two orders packed up and then we're good. We can move on to Etsy orders, which are almost all greeting cards, I think. So, yay! Alright. God, it's 5 to 12 already. Frank, quiet. Oh, that didn't work. That was just stuck to the wall. Frank, quiet. Printer does not respond. Printer is not turned on, that's why. Alright pals, I've just been and dropped off all the orders. Ugh. And on my way back in, through my front gate, and I just didn't see it, there was a huge cobweb going like from one gate post to the other, all the way across. It had a flipping great big spider in the middle, and somehow I didn't see it, walked into the thing, and the spider was like on my face. So I am never going to the post office ever again. Yeah, anyway, just been dropped off the post. I went out in the Wumpkin hat, the one that I'm not 100% happy with. I'm really flipping hot now though. I need to derobe. I've got to spend the rest of the afternoon sending some emails to some people, organising some new stock, or not new stock, but stuff from the autumn update to send off to the shop that I rent a shelf at. And it's just like other like admin-y type tasks that need doing that are not very much fun to watch. And I've got a massive headache, so how much of it I'll actually get done, I do not know. But on that note, I need to go and recover from having a spider on my face as well. So I will catch you back in here tomorrow, pals. Good morning, pals. I am straight in the office this morning. I don't even think it's 10 o'clock yet. Actually, it might be 10 o'clock by now. Literally have a clock. Oh, it's not even 10 o'clock yet. So I made it in here early today. This outfit, I feel like, you know that soundbite that's going about Instagram at the minute that's like, I am an autumn. I feel like that is my vibe today. And I feel like my mug also reflects the vibe. Not necessarily autumnal, but floral. And I feel like I am a whole vibe today. What the heck am I doing today? Oh my god, I feel like I have so much to do. Because I am stupid and planned in a load of stuff without really knowing what the heck I'm doing. So what I've done is we've just done the autumn shop update, which I kind of wanted to be like a back to school thing, but it kind of ended up being a week later than I originally intended, but you know, it's fine, we move. Next up on my agenda is the next goodie bag. So I wanted to bring out a goodie bag at the end of September, which I am going to do. Then I need to be thinking about Christmas stuff, and I do not have a lot of time to do Christmas because realistically I want to do Christmas. I want to launch my Christmas stuff at the start of November, which does not give me a lot of time considering we're halfway through September already. Are we over halfway? Is it past the 15th? I have no idea. Yeah, we're over halfway through September already, so that does not give me a lot of time to sort out Christmas stuff, especially if I want to do any kind of product which will take a long time to get here, which is basically all the products that I outsource, bar the printed products. So like key rings, acrylic pins, enamel pins, what else? I've forgotten what else I usually buy from the wholesaler, but you know, like, whatever. Yeah, so I really need to be thinking about the goodie box, the next goodie box, which I already have a theme in mind. I already have some of the illustrations planned out. But I need to finish those and I need to get the designs off to print so I can like get this stuff going. Basically, there is just a whole cacophony of like jumble going on in my head that it's like, you need to do Christmas, you need to do the next goodie box, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do the other. You've also got stock that you were supposed to send off to your shelf that you rent last week and you haven't done yet. So yeah, there's a lot of gumph going on in here. I need to write a list. I think that's what I need to do. I need to write a list, break this down into manageable chunks, which, will I write the list? Probably not, because I am who I am at this point, and what we're going to do about it. So yeah, realistically, I need to write a list and figure out which one of these tasks needs doing immediately, because as far as my brain is concerned, they all need doing immediately, which means I will do none of them because I cannot concentrate well enough, because they're all going on at once. I also had another order last night for a couple of the surprise seconds bags, which might mean that there's not that many in stock left on my website at the minute. That's something I also need to check on. yeah, the Surprise Seconds bags. I still have a few of those available at the time of recording, which are just basically a whole bag of kind of like B grade seconds. I don't know what's in any of them anymore because I packed them up like 2-3 weeks ago, and they are sealed, and I have no idea what's in each one. Each one is different. So if you fancied getting yourself a little surprise, the Surprise Seconds bags are still available on the website, and on Etsy if you are shopping from the US. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I need to organise my thoughts. Okay, I have actually just looked on Notion, and I did start organising my thoughts yesterday, apparently. First thing I need to do is gather the stock for sending off to the shop that I rent a shelf in, because I told them I was going to do that last week, and it just didn't happen because I was so busy with like shop launch prep. So I need to make that happen today because I am actually planning on going to the shop tomorrow to drop off some new stock as well as take back some old stock. I just need to get the stock gathered first. And I was hoping to send like more of my autumn stock than I'm actually able to, but a lot of my autumn stock is stationery and stickers, and the shop are not allowing me to put those in on my shelf because they already have a different stationery / sticker seller. And part of me is like, I get it. Part of me is like, I get why they do that because, you know, you don't want to just be like having a shop full of just stickers and stationery. But then equally, if you did have a shop just full of stickers and stationery, but they were all different designs from different artists, like the artist is the USP, not necessarily the product. So I don't know, I find it a tricky one because on the one hand I do understand why they do it, but equally I'm like, but just to have one selection of stickers seems a bit limited. And obviously I am going to think that because I want to put my stickers in the shop as well. So yeah, there actually isn't that much of the autumn stock that I can send to them because it is stickers and stationery, which I'm not allowed to sell there. So I'm a bit disappointed about that, but I'm going to send them some goodie bags and goodie boxes. So my kind of way to get around this whole I can't sell stickers and stationery thing is to send goodie boxes, and I've okayed this with the shop already, that the goodie boxes are fine because although they contain stickers and stationery, they are a standalone product. So I've got a few anxiety goodie bags left over that I can send there, and I've got a few I've got one lemonade goodie box which I can also send, but I need to update them slightly with some stickers, not to go in the product, to go on the outside of the product, because when I did my latest market I noticed that a lot of people picked up the Cutie Sushi goodie box. I had 2 left over. I don't think I have any left now. So a lot of people picked that up, and they picked it up and was like, oh, this is interesting, and immediately flipped it over to the back, expecting there to be more information, and there wasn't. So I think they were expecting to see A, a price, and B, a kind of description of what you're going to get in the box, even if it's still like a vague description, even if it just says like, I don't know, contains 10 items worth X amount, rather than listing every single thing that's in there, because I think it's nice to have a surprise, but equally people don't want to spend money on something that they don't understand. So that is something that I've taken on board, and going forward I am going to put labels on my goodie boxes to say what's inside them and how much they cost, because just watching that experience unfold at a market and watching several people do the same thing was like really a light bulb moment of like, people like the look of this product. Like, this product is enticing, but they don't know enough about it to actually spend money on it. So, you know, that is a really valuable lesson to have learned. So I need to update the goodie boxes and bags that I'm going to send off to the shop, because I know full well the same thing will happen. The same thing will happen where people pick it up and they go, I don't understand what this is, I'm not going to buy it, and they put it back down. So yeah, I'm going to get on with that first. Right, while I was outside searching for the one last lemonade goodie box that I was convinced I had but now can't find, I actually remembered that I've got a whole bunch of Christmas stock, which is from last year, and I will re-release it for this year, but I think there will also be some new stuff as well. But I thought, actually, because I don't have a lot of autumn stock to send into the shop, I'm actually going to send a bunch of the Christmas stock. So I've got a bunch of greeting cards, and I have these like gift tags left over from last year. So I've just been making stickers to go on the back of them, again, to say like what's in there and how much they are and stuff. And I also have like a bunch of like mini greeting cards that these actually did quite well last year at one of the Christmas fairs that I did. So I thought I will send a bunch of this stuff as well as the autumn stuff that I've got, and that's kind of 2 birds, 1 stone, and then I only have to go back to the shop this one time for like my Christmas and autumn range, and then I'm not sure if I will send new Christmas stuff when I get to doing the Christmas stuff or not, but a lot of the shops have Christmas stuff in now, so why the heck not just like start putting some Christmas stuff in the shop. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for that, which is like a massive weight off. It really is, because getting stock together for the shop felt like a huge task, and I'm like, I don't have enough stuff. Oh, what have I done? Like, I've forgotten about this, and honestly I don't know if I will renew my shelf when it comes up for renewal, purely because I feel like I just don't have the headspace. I just don't have the brain capacity to be working on my online shop and shop updates and goodie bags and having to do stock for this as well. Yeah, it would be different if I could just, all the autumn stock that I've done, I could just send off some, because that's no extra work. That's just ordering in a few extra copies of the things that I have ordered in, or making a few extra copies of the things that I make in-house. Like, that would be fine. But when it's then having to figure out, okay, like, what can I send, what can't I send, and what can I use to like fill in the stuff that I now can't send, I've found that really, really difficult. And when I say that out loud, I feel like I'm being such a baby about it. Like, maybe I'm just being really over dramatic, but I found it really difficult. It is what it is. I found it really, really hard to be able to come up with something to send off to the shop. Thus, I've kind of filled in with a bunch of Christmas stuff from last year, which I feel like is going to work. That is going to be fine. It's just not exactly what I had in mind. And I feel like I'm going to have the same problem again when I come to releasing the Christmas stuff, because there will be sticker packs and sticker sheets which I can't put in the shop because there's already a sticker person. There will be probably, most likely, more notepads and stationery, which again I can't put in the shop for that one reason. The only thing that may go in the shop that is new for this year would be the advent calendar. The advent calendar might do okay there, and yeah, probably the Christmas goodie bags, but again, the goodie bags have just fallen wrong for me to do this time around because I didn't do an August goodie bag. If there was an August goodie bag, there would be more a goodie bag to send to the shop, but there's not. And then by the time, I don't want to have to be sending to the shop all the time, because if I send with courier, which most of the time I'm going to have to do, it's kind of expensive when I'm taking into account how much money I've made from the shelf versus not only the shelf cost, but the cost of shipping stuff to the shop as well. I don't think it's actually any cheaper if I drive there myself. Sorry, my phone started ringing and then I had to stop filming and answer the phone and was like, what am I doing? And I've completely forgotten what I was saying. What was I talking about? I mean, it's my first month doing it, so like, I kind of didn't expect to make any money in that first month, and I'm tied in for 3 months. So we'll see how this next month goes. The shop owners are lovely, by the way. They contacted me after my first month to say, basically, look, we're really sorry that you didn't do as well as we thought you would do better than you have. And we think it's just because of the way that your items are placed. I mean, when I sent my stock off to the shop, I was like very particular and sent them like a blueprint of like how I wanted it laid out. so I stopped working because I came over all weird and thought I was going to have a migraine, and decided, it was like 11:30, so I decided I'll take an hour's break, so then hopefully by like 12:30 I will not be feeling migrainey anymore, and then I can just get on and do the designing that I need to do today. And then all of a sudden I just felt fine and was like, I am raring to go, and decided that I would do a little impromptu cafe working, and invited my business bestie Sophie Doodles to come along with me, and she can't come, but she invited me to go co-working at her house instead, so I'm off there. So yeah, we're off out apparently. Like, honestly, I've given myself whiplash from the turnaround of emotions that I've had going on today, but I think we're feeling good. Bye, Frank. Love you. See you later. Bye. I've also just remembered that oh, hold on, I'm trying to do everything with one hand. I've also just remembered that I'm wearing the Wumpkin hat, and I have had an email back. Hold on, it's better. I have had an email back from the people I got these hats from. I also had a comment. Where have my keys just gone? Oh, under there. I also just had a comment from somebody, well, not just now, earlier, yesterday, I think, from somebody on YouTube, and I cannot remember who it was right now, that said that this, you're not be able to see it, the sun's blinding, this Wumpkin design that had like a weird line through it, that those are just like threads that need to be cut, and I was like, okay, so I managed to do that myself, but I am going to alter the design slightly so that the threads don't need to be cut in future, but the supplier got back to me and they are offering to reprint this design, no, the other design. Actually, they might have offered both, I can't remember, I skimmed the email really quickly, but they're offering to reprint them, and they've advised that I alter the design files, so I'm really pleased with that. So fingers crossed at some point we will have Wumpkin and Heidi hats in the shop, but I can't say when, and I don't want to say when until I've had the reprint done, and then we see where we go from there. But anyway, I'm going to get going. Sushi guy on your sewing machine. Right then, pals, I am back in from a little impromptu co-working sesh at Sophie's. I didn't actually get any drawing done because I forgot to take this thing, which is a little adapter, because my graphics tablet has a USB and my MacBook has USB-C input only, so I have this little adapter, and I forgot to take that. So I didn't actually get any drawing done, but I did get some other design work done that didn't require me to use the actual pen pad, so that's good. I feel like I might just spend like another hour or so in here, finishing up some of the designs that I've kind of half started. So yeah, now I can actually draw some stuff. I'll finish those up. Might spend another hour in here maybe. Take this hat off because I'm really flipping boiling. And that'll be that. I did not film anything while I was out because I just, you know how it is. We just got chatting and got stuck into some work, and we both got some, like, a good amount of stuff done, I think. But yeah, did not get any footage of that, but Sophie did take a picture, so if I can get hold of that picture, I'll stick it here to let you know that we had a really good time. Okay, pals, it is now the following day and I am off to the shop to have a look at my stock and take some new stuff down there. We had a really nice time. I just didn't film that much of it. We just chatted for ages, had a look around the shop, dropped my stuff off. We went out for a little tea and cake while we were there, which was also really, really nice. And then it was just coming back home, and I actually came home to a parcel of new stock for the next goodie bag, which I'm super excited about. So I unpacked that pretty much like straight away. So that was really nice. And yeah, I didn't actually film a proper outro to this vlog. And I am recording this voiceover as I'm editing because I'm just an idiot and didn't record an outro. So let me know if you have enjoyed this one, pals. Leave a comment and like and subscribe if you haven't done already. Don't forget you can still shop the autumn shop update. The link for that will be in the description. And that's it for now, and I will see you in the next one, pal.